Don't tempt me with the good time.
Let me look up what day it is.
It's National Don't Have a Scratchy Throat Day.
Right? It's homemade bread day. I like that.
Ooh.
Oh, we already blew it. We're already on live.
Hey,
Actually, you're on live on YouTube. Now you're live on Facebook and also our beautiful podcast. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this morning? It's me with my beautiful background by Bob Larson. Thank you very much for all you do, Bob, and take and get the capture of all captures. If you guys don't know who he is, go check him out. Amazing.
Nobody can see it. Hold on. Stand by. You got to go to gallery mode. There we go.
Bob Larson is an amazing photographer. I've been looking at his artwork for years. Some of his shots are just incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, it was definitely more cooler than most people. It's kind of one of those things where when somebody captures something at Prescott, I get all like almost teary-eyed, guy, almost teary-eyed. And so that actually kind of makes me feel a little bit better about being a part of Prescott. That's for sure. So I'm trying something new, guys. As you can see, you got the background going, but then I also have a problem with the microphone. So we're going to try to work it out and see if it works out for us. How's it going so far, Eric? The gallery view doesn't look like it's working at all.
Yeah, I had to go with gallery view just because every time you talk, it shows your picture, which is not a bad thing.
Yeah, it shows the little paper picture.
Yep. But real quick, all right, what day is it? You ready? And I'm talking to Haley because she's good at this. Homemade bread day.
Yes.
Ooh.
Today, homemade bread day, but I don't want to turn on the oven. It's going to be 72 or 74 today.
Wow. That is huge, actually. That is very huge. I mean, to have that much going on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and do this, what I do. Anyways, guys, there's so much stuff going on, and the coming weeks are coming as far as like the holiday season and more. And now we're trying to do a little bit more, be activist in the area. And I'm thinking about doing the whole, what do you call it? Gingerbread house. So I could go ahead and buy 3 different lots: a cottage, a townhouse, or an estate.
I wish we could see your video.
I know. Look at me. Martina's always messing up on this level.
Yeah, so isn't the deadline here? Or you've already bought your cottage or estate? Because I dropped off my check yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I got it. They said I could do it. They said I could go ahead and be a part of the whole deal.
Hey, now.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, so I ended up having to change it. I can't do the audio on one spot, so hopefully the audio is still the same. But anyways, I still got the beautiful background, which I really, really wanted in the first place. So the audio, it can be played with. I'll just put this up, make it look like I have something going on. So anyways, guys, I mean, what do you think we should do as far as an estate? Because that could be like a huge building, it's like 24 by 24. I mean, I could make a gingerbread house. If I could make a real big house, I can make a gingerbread house.
I have an idea.
What is it?
What if it was an estate and you made it into little shops of all of your top fans and businesses that you are promoting right now? Our small local businesses, and make an integration of all the different logos and whatnot, or storefronts would be cool.
That would be cool. I'm going to have to get on it as soon as possible, but I think that actually could be a workable deal. I try to get Ceci to go ahead and make it a part of the Desert Rose and also the Prescott Times, but she goes, you know what? No, let's just focus on the Prescott Times at this event. So I was thinking, like, how can we possibly do it?
But I think you should make the courthouse, just like it's speaking to you in your background.
Yeah, there you go. I was thinking that too, but how in the world everything has to be edible. Everything has to be edible.
But it sits out for a month, so you don't want to eat it.
Well, same with your background, cotton candy, and that can be gold glitter for the pillars. And you just got to talk to a baker. That's all.
I'm just going to have to recruit Shelly's sisters.
Yeah, that would be cheating because they're good.
It's not called cheating. It's called strategic working the system.
Yes,
Strategic,
Strategic partnerships.
absolutely.
strategic partnerships, making things work for the better of mankind, guys. That's what we're trying to do here.
Well, you're a hot mess this morning.
Yeah, man. You don't understand, guys. I always, you know what? The best part about me is I love the squirrel. Squirrel.
The
Hey,
courthouse is eating you.
I mean, come on, guys. You guys gotta enjoy. Look at this picture. Let me just get out of the way. Isn't that a beautiful picture, guys? I really love Bob Larson. I've been following him for like 3 years, 4 years, and I mean, he will capture Prescott in a whole nother meaning. So I really, really appreciate him, man. So, we were talking a little bit earlier about the whole fentanyl scenario, and the drug use that's happening here locally in Prescott Valley, and Chino Valley, surrounding areas, Cottonwood, and everywhere. And there was a press release that went out on two teen subjects that just turned 18 that was selling fentanyl to underage people or even people in general, and they ended up getting caught. They ended up getting caught because of some of the words that they put out there, some of the things that were said online, and social media once again has definitely came to either the rescue or the demise of the person and their family. So when I say that, means that because of social media, it helped out the police and PANT to go ahead and find people that are actually selling fentanyl, which put them behind bars. But then they were released because there was not enough substantial evidence that shows these kids actually selling the product to these kids. And that was kind of like oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened. But they ended up releasing another press release that basically states that they weren't the ones that caused the death to these young teens. And within the past 2 months or 3 months, 4 teens have died here locally in Prescott Valley, Chino Valley area. And that is very heartaching. So PANT has been really cracking down. And just yesterday, they ended up arresting another drug sales fentanyl drug dealer, which is a big deal for our area. And to get these people off the streets, I mean, this is something that is very troublesome. And as new apps come out, it's really hard to find those things happening with your children. So, what apps are your children using right now that could possibly keep the secret away? Did you guys know that you could actually they call it incognito? And incognito, it's an actual app that will go ahead and it could change any icon to any app there is. So it can look like a normal contact list. It can look like a normal blah 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 list, or whatever you wanted to change it to. I mean, you could change it to whatever, and it will keep it hidden on your page, on your app scenario. So, anyways, if you guys are wanting to know if you see a decline in your child's behavior, if you see your child acting out in ways that you have never thought that they would act out, it might possibly be time to go ahead and interact with what is going on in their lives. So, but anyways, I know that it's a little bit of a bad news, but at the same time, it needs to be talked about, and people need to be open with their children. So, anyways, that's what I have. Go ahead, Andy.
Ever too early. I mean, obviously, you're not going to talk to a 3-year-old about doing drugs, but my kids, my extended kids know you do not take a single medicine. I don't care if it looks like a leaf, unless I give it to you, the nurse at school gives it to you. You don't take anything unless it's from a trusted source, and your friend isn't a trusted source. Not that the friend's trying to, give them dangerous substances, but you don't know yet. And that's the scary thing about fentanyl, such a tiny dose. And you're
dead one time, and it takes one time.
So
Yeah.
my kids, I preach all the time. Don't, please. Nurse at school can give you ibuprofen or Tylenol. I will give it to you. Other than that, don't take it. Please don't take it. Don't take the chance. It's not worth it. Anyways, I have happy news. I have something going on in Chino Valley. Well, it's not me necessarily, but it goes along with the gingerbread houses. So I am going to read it to you tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. So obviously it's more geared towards little kids, younger kids. The Gingerbread Lady and Annual Pine Fest, pie, not pine, in Chino Valley at Memory Park from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. It says, meet Jan sandwich. Hear a short story with some magic. Bring your camera. Get your pie and juice to go. Enjoy the park. Take home a craft and prize, all for free. Everyone loves gingerbread and everyone loves the gingerbread lady. This Thanksgiving, she is cooking up something wonderful, all with Thanksgiving theme. So you and your children will love this library event in the park. So, and also it says, oh, I apparently have a low battery. Please social distance and masks welcome. So that's something cool to do tomorrow in Chino Valley. Gingerbread.
Yeah.
That's
Where was
awesome.
it again?
Do what?
Where was it again?
Memory Park.
I've never been to Memory Park.
What?
In
It's
Prescott.
right on 1 West and 3 North in between. It's where the library is, and we did the library expansion playground. It's the park with gazebo where Santa Claus comes. No?
Okay,
No?
yeah, never been there through any of those times, but I now know exactly where you're talking about. Yeah, I've been down there before, and it's on the east side of Highway 89, right?
No.
Or is that
It's on
69?
it's on the west side. So yeah, hang a left at either 2 North or 3 North or Butterfield or Palomino or Perkinsville. At any rate, you dead into it at 1 West. So it's where we have the town has all their functions as far as the Halloween, also everything, all the events usually happen at Memory Park, and it's great. The trees are lit up, and it's awesome. So go see the gingerbread lady, get some pie, juice box to go.
I'm gonna get her to help build our gingerbread house.
That may be an option.
Yeah. See, this is the whole reason why we love interacting with the community, because then we start finding more things about people. Yeah, that's what I love. I love everything about Prescott. I mean, one of the cool things about Prescott and also the holiday season is how family comes back to this area, and everybody comes from out of town, and how everybody just leaves town because they had to go find work or whatever. They come back, and it's just like, the hometown feeling. Everybody's coming to visit. Everybody's looking for, just a peace of mind here locally in Prescott Valley. And I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, I love it. I love it. That's the reason why I haven't left. People are like, Martin, why are you still here, man? You could go and try to make millions out in, a bigger city, bigger town, because you belong in a bigger city, bigger town. I'm like, I don't know, man. Of course I act like it, but I really honestly don't. I can't live it. I got to live in this small town feeling, knowing exactly where everything's coming from.
I just
Go
have
ahead.
a update. Tomorrow between 10:30 a.m. and 11:30 a.m. It's supposed to be between 43 and 73 degrees. Take your pick within an hour.
Wow.
Within an hour. Well, that makes it. No. I mean, you know what? I think I have a few memes out there saying, "Have you ever been through 4 seasons in one day?" Well, welcome to Prescott, Arizona, where you don't know what to wear. You'll start off in your Carhartts in the morning, your shorts in the early morning, and then your tank top and chanclas in afternoon. Look at, yeah, you got to put on the overalls. See, she's ready for the whole the morning, the afternoon. That's how it was. That's how it was when we were.
Didn't you just say it was going to be 74 degrees? What are you doing?
Well, when I wake up at 5:30, it's still freezing, literally freezing. Although this morning was only 36. But I wake up and I go outside and I do my morning chores and I feed the animals and whatnot. So the full overalls, coat, beanie, it all comes on. And then throughout the day, it just kind of comes off. But I put them on right over my jeans. So I get dressed and then I just add an extra layer. Anyways. For the 30-degree temperature changes. All right, what else do we have going on? Bunch of squirrels.
We are squirrels, man. That's the whole best part about us, is that we like to go ahead and squirrel. Well, today I'm going to be visiting a lot of local businesses. Well, a few, as much as I could get on the plate, as much as possible. But I really honestly have been getting notifications from people saying, "Hey, you need to go check out this place." Like Liz Hudson right now says, "Talk to Lindy's Confections." I don't know what that is, so we need to find out more about it. But we want to go ahead and meet new businesses. We want to go out there and experience events that are happening. So shoot us an email, shoot us a message, whatever you want to do to get us the information, we'll get it out there. This morning, the Prescott Times has released over 4 or 5 deals for press releases, but one of them was about AED and the Dells. So this is something that has to go back to the city council, and that's going to be played on their their channel this morning, and we'll start a watch parties for you guys to listen to this stuff, because it's very important to know who's building and what they're building. But this one was a bigger deal because the Save the Dells organization decided to go ahead and represent Prescott in a way that gave AED a run for their money. And when I say their money, it was probably, what was it, 600 acres? They gave up 600 acres just to go ahead and appease the local community. Or was it 400 or 500? I think it was 4. Well, I don't know exactly the amount, but it was pretty big. That's a lot of acreage, guys. A lot of acreage. Like, who gives up that much acreage? But I think AED wanted to go ahead and be supportive for the local community. So who knows, man? Who knows? So, Eric, I see that it was your anniversary yesterday, man. Happy anniversary. How many years have you guys been together?
18.
18. Well, congratulations, man. I really, I think that's an awesome scenario to be a part of that. Congratulations, Haley, for putting up with Eric.
Yeah, that's where I was going to go. Yeah.
And just like everybody else, man, we always got to pat each other on the back by putting up with each other. It's a big deal, man. But you know what? When you find your best friend, man, you find your best friend, and then that's when everything starts growing. And I think that's what you guys have accomplished thus far. So congratulations. And I really, really appreciate all you guys do for the community and more. You know, that it's a big deal. It's a big deal for you guys to be here. So right on. What'd you guys end up doing? I saw some flowers. I saw some things. What you guys end up doing?
It was a Monday, San Martin. You know how Mondays go.
Okay, that worked out. It was a Monday.
It was a Monday. It means lots of work.
That's awesome. Haley said that she loved your happy dance about the weather. Yeah, Annie. Yeah.
So, but Annie, I know, and I haven't looked because I didn't want to be a downer, or maybe it would be an upper. I don't know, but I heard we're going to have snow again soon in the forecast is what I saw. I don't know. San Martin, have you looked lately?
Yeah, I actually look. You know what, guys? Just because I don't talk about the weather doesn't mean I don't look at the weather. I saw the weather, and it's just weird. It's just Arizona weather. It's cold in the morning, warm in the afternoon, cold in the early afternoon, and then it freezes again. So ultimately, I didn't see no water on my news feed.
No, you're right. It's crazy though. 74 today. And in 5 days, it'll be 59.
Yeah. What's the low, Eric? What is the low?
No, that was the high on Monday. So next Monday, the high will be 59.
Oh gosh, that's really cold. What is the low today?
So the low today is 50. So the low will almost be our high next week. It's crazy swings.
It was 30 degrees today when I woke up. There's no way that's the low.
Yeah, that's what maybe it's warmer here. I don't know. But that's what they said is the low was only 50 this morning.
Then the low 54, but feels like 22 degrees. That's what they usually say. The low is 54, but it feels like 22.
It's funny. It says the low's 55, but at 8 a.m. it was 45.
It was 45.
I love these apps, San Martin.
the apps really, really work. You know, remember back in the days when apps started becoming a big thing, and then the best saying that we ever had, saying there was an app for that. There's an app for that. There's an app for that. And guess what?
That makes me ask, where is the Prescott Times app?
It's actually on my phone. You guys understand? If you actually go to the website on your phone, you can go ahead and go into your options in the top right corner, depending on what kind of platform you're on, and it will say, show this on your home screen, and you can go ahead and put it on your home screen. It's actually a really innovative tool. If you guys want to see that, I could definitely show you.
Yeah, I think that's important, but I think there should be a top fan app.
Oh, you can see it right here in the middle. Right here in the middle, it's the Prescott Times, and it's an icon. And if you press it, it'll go straight to the Prescott Times.
Ooh, fancy.
So, anyways, in your top right corner of your screen, if you were wanting to, you could go ahead and say add to home screen, and it will go ahead and put it on your home screen. So if you guys need that little icon, you can more than welcome to do that. That is actually off of Google Chrome too. So I love Google Chrome. Google Chrome is my thing. I've been trying out DuckDuckGo. Have you guys tried out DuckDuckGo?
I remember DuckDuckGo from years ago.
Yeah, Annie? No?
No, no DuckDuckGo. I did have a question about your home screen. Do you have Twitch app on there? Little purple.
Purple? No, that's Anchor.
Oh, okay.
That's Anchor.
Are you calling him a gamer? Is that what you're trying to say? He's a gamer?
To figure it out, it looked like the Twitch app from here. So
Yeah, no,
maybe.
It's definitely not Twitch. But I heard what you call it, that that's a good platform for videoing, and also for getting people on there to interact and stuff. So like I said, there's a lot of platforms and there's an app for everything, and I think that's what we're doing, is just including what's going on.
When you said Twitch, Annie, I thought it was going to be like a Twitch. Got half of our audience is like, Twitch. Is something wrong with him? Yeah.
It's just a taser for when he goes squirrely. It's just a twitch.
We'll just wire it in and then push the button.
There's an app for that, right?
Yep.
Oh, San Martin, we're just giving you a hard time.
I think he froze up. I think we pushed the button too hard.
Well, hopefully he didn't pee himself. No, the Twitch app, my boys use it to play with each other. So they can play, on their computers or whatnot. I watch through the app on my phone so I can laugh at them. But they'll play regardless of where they're at in the state or country, they'll play together. So
that's cool. Awesome. That is cool. Mm-hmm. I could say I've never logged into Twitch, because watching somebody play a video game is about exciting as watching bread rise.
Well, it is National Homemade Bread Day, and exactly. I like hearing them interact. Like, I don't think they know mom's watching until I do something in the chat.
Now they do, or unless you're saying they don't watch your show.
They don't watch the show. No, they don't. They don't at all.
Yeah, my kids either.
Sometimes Danny will, and I'm like, "What are you doing? You're watching the show and being all squirrely."
That was what happened.
He's back. He left the courthouse.
World, man, I had to hurry up and get back home. So, anyways, guys, I don't know what happened. Actually, you know what is the problem with using the phone camera? It's a beautiful camera, but people want to call you in the middle of your phone. You got nothing else better to do. And so, anyways, obviously they didn't get the memo. They didn't know that was going to be online, but here I am, guys. So, anyways, we can go ahead and finish it out like this. But check this out. There's going to be a lot of cool things happening, and you have to go ahead and look first on the Prescott Times. So I don't know what were we talking about? I'm such a squirrel.
We were talking about Twitch and the app where we can shock you when you go squirrely.
Yeah, you froze up at like the perfect time, because we were talking about pushing the button that would zap you to go squirrely, and then bam, you just froze.
I do bam and I'm gone.
Yeah. We're like, oops, we pushed it too hard.
Okay. Well, I actually was getting ready to start talking about what was happening here locally. And there's a online group called the Prescott Good Eats, I think it's called. And they're doing a eat out over there at the Hungry Badger over at the Founding Fathers today. Well, it's Wednesday.
Today is Tuesday.
So tomorrow they're doing it at 6 p.m., I guess. They're going to go out there and eat over there and test out the new menu that they're putting out. So that's kind of cool. What do you guys think about that? Have you ate there, Annie, yet? Have you eaten there over at the Hungry Badger? Yeah, you have.
Yes, out at the range.
A couple of different. One, an event at Memory Park at 1 West and 3 North. And up at the shooting range, and I think a couple other times. Yeah. And then I ordered the breakfast burrito, and it messes up the grill.
Yeah. They're like, okay, we got to do this now. We got to do this. Well, I mean, what's cool about it is that he's always coming up with crazy menu ideas, and they're freaking amazing. I just saw like the best review ever for him. He goes, I guess he goes, from New York to Arizona, by far, this is the best hamburger I have ever eaten. And I was like, wow, that's a pretty
Wow.
good review.
His breakfast burritos are so good, I can't order anything else.
Yeah, those things are out of control. I like how he makes it all crisp on all the sides. That's actually a really good addition. That's for sure. You know what? With that being said, I think I want to go have one this morning.
Good for you. Yeah, I think everybody should.
Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go out and I'm going to interview a few local businesses, and I'm just going to go ahead and interact with some of the cool things that are happening. Maybe try to get an interview with the new hotel that's happening, and also all the goodies that are going inside of their building, such as a new restaurant, and a new like a wedding venue. There's another wedding venue getting. There's so many new businesses that are popping up in Prescott. We got to find out all about every one of them. So, it's this is huge. Andy, were you here for the one where I was talking about the dog and suds or something like that, where you could
Yes,
go to the place and wash your dog? Like,
I was on the show, but I watched it.
yeah, that just sounds so much fun. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but to wash your animal inside of your house or outside is such a pain in the butt. Like, really, what is going on with all that? But anyways, these are cool things that are happening, and I think that there's actually a need for it. A need
Can
for
I
all.
can
Yes,
I
go
put
ahead.
out a public plea? Here in Chino, we need a DoorDash or an Uber Eats. It would be amazing if I can get some Chinese food delivered
You,
to
you need to
Chino.
encourage your neighbors. They have to sign up to do it. We only
Somebody,
have like one or two drivers that are willing to do it here in Prescott.
well,
And
I
so
mean,
like the wait time is like an hour. I've seen it as high as 3 hours.
it would
Wow.
be sweet for someone. I don't know. I've never looked into the business model or whatnot, but it's so needed and would do so well out here if you have 4-wheel drive.
Annie,
All,
you're
all
speaking. I think it's you.
No, it is not me.
all they need to do, every restaurant needs to just sign up with the company, and then the drivers will go and start picking up.
It might be great for what we're dealing with right now. And man, I'd love to have good Chinese food. Where's your favorite place? Do you guys like Chinese food?
I'm more of a Thai food guy. I like Thai food. I like the seasoning on Thai food.
Mm.
Japanese food, not so much. I don't like their spring rolls, egg rolls. Um,
Canton Dragon downtown and in Prescott Valley.
yes, they've been here for a while. Canton Dragon.
Yes.
Yes, I will agree to that one. So there is one in Prescott. There is one in Prescott Valley. They said that the one in Prescott Valley was never going to make it, and here we are, 5 years later or 6 years
Yeah.
later, they're still there. So that's awesome. I mean, it shows up, and then there's a lot of food that goes on the plate, like a lot of food. From
Yeah.
what I remember, there was a lot of food that you could eat, and then, I love food. I don't know. Now I'm hungry, guys.
All right. Well, it's that time. You get to go get your breakfast burrito.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, I really appreciate you showing up, Annie, telling everybody about what's happening out there in good old Cheener Valley, wearing your Gucci ranch wear, Gucci ranch wear. And Eric, thanks for joining us, man, friend. I appreciate it, guys. And you know what? It's Tuesday, and just like always, man, for some reason, my Mondays, Tuesdays are Mondays. It's just so weird. But here we are, always giving up love for the city of Prescott and Prescott Valley, Chino Valley. And guess what, guys? I'm done. I'm done for the day. Well, no, I'm not actually. I'm done for right now. But if you guys need any more information and you guys want to find out anything that's happening here locally in the area, just go to the PrescottTimes.com and you will find all this information that we are somewhat blabbing about. Sometimes we forget about. And you guys do not want to miss all the press releases that happen today. Go out there and check it out, or just look on your phone and check it out. And also put my logo on your home screen. All you have to do is press the 3 little buttons on the top right. It says add this to your home screen, and there you go. Voila, you got yourself a button, an icon on your phone.
All right. Well, we still need the one that can shock you. Just my opinion.
I think you just want to inflict pain on me, Annie. this is this is a favorite pastime. I don't know if everybody enjoys stuff like that, but guess what? I will do a shot collar if it keeps me focusing. Focus, squirrel, focus. But with that being said, guys, peace, love, and happiness. Let it not be war, Annie. And remember,
love always wins.
yes. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Namaste. Woo-hoo.